It's Dave, and by the way, with another Warcraft guide tutorial type thing. This is the LFR, the first one, Siege on Wormrest Temple. Keep in mind, this is the LFR, so the fights will differ when you get into normal and obviously into heroic. And I will be taking the position of healer in this run, and I have gone in as DPS. Have not done any type of tanking on these, so I'm not 100% sure on those, but it's from a DPS and healing point of view, I can help you out here. When you first enter the LFR, you'll notice everybody starts buffing up. If you've got overzealous tanks, the tank will just run right up and start killing these trash guys right here. Now, I am playing this in real time. It's a short trip to the first boss and a short fight. The video you're watching being a total of 6.5 minutes in real time. This is 25 man. It does get a little bit laggy with all of the spells going off here and there. 6 healers. So if you're in the healing position, you will notice that in certain times you might not have to do any healing. This is to compensate for bad groups. They've overstacked the healers, and most times the way it works is you're overhealing constantly, so don't worry about that. DPS, you know what to do. Just kind of beat them up. These you're just gonna go straight in from the entrance. There's sets of 3 mobs every couple of yards. You can take them in the group, no problem. Burn them down fast. There's 2 tanks, so the tanks will just split that up. This first fight against Morchok is occasionally there's a lot of AoE healing. If you're in the healing position, just make sure you top every. Just have some sort of heal over time if you have it. Top people off as they need it. There's a couple of moves he does. He does a stomp, which will do a decent amount of damage. Also, this right here, you just saw. I got kind of thrown. These guys throw a rock, and there'll be a swirly mass on the ground. It is avoidable. It's not hard to get out of the way. People are just lazy. When they get hit, it freezes them in place, and more often than not, if they get hit by it, they get hit by the next one that comes out because they're frozen in place. The stun that freezes them in place, I just avoided that one right there. Not a problem. I'm healing and I'm dodging rocks. People are just lazy if they're getting hit by this. The stun that does accompany the hit can be dispelled or demagicked or whatever from the healer. And now we're on to the first boss. This is Morchok. Like I said, I have not tanked this. Tanks will just run in, kind of do their thing. DPS, stand back and just let rip, unless you're obviously melee, which you're going to have a little bit of problem because he does do that stomp. When you're close to the boss, in any manner, you're going to want to stack up because his stomp is right there. The damage is spread throughout a bunch of people, so the more you stack up, the less damage it does total to everybody. That little red crystal right there, every once in a while he'll throw one of those down, and these yellow beams will attach to you, and if you get the yellow beam on you, or that little beam, so a little twirly beam, run to the red crystal. In LFR, it's not as important that you do this. If you once you get into normal, it will be important. Everybody that has the red crystal needs to get to that as quick as possible. It separates the damage done between everybody, and if everybody doesn't go, then it just does the same amount of damage, but to only the people that went. So I've had times where I'm the only person who went to the red crystal, and I've taken all the damage, and it does do a lot of damage on its own, even in LFR. Now, what you just saw right there, he pulls everybody in. He basically gets sucked underground and pulled to his feet, and then he drops these rocks down on the ground. And then he summons this black blood of the earth on the ground. All you have to do is have to get pulled into his feet. After about a couple of seconds, he'll pop back up and you can run away. Just get behind one of those rocks to avoid that blackness on the ground. Not difficult at all. Now I see a guy died right there because he decided he didn't want to wait for the black to go away. Ran right back in there. And you can see that stomp. All of the damage is spread throughout whoever is near it. In normal mode, it is exponentially more damaging. So just be prepared for that. Then that red crystal, see that red crystal just dropped right next to me. I mean, I tend to try and get right on top of it. DPS goes for you guys as well. Just get to it. I'm close enough right where I am. It's not going to do too much damage. That one boomkin was a little far away, so we had to split up his damage a little bit more. And he drops it again. This happens a lot towards the end when he's starting to die. He drops these a lot, and usually in rapid succession in the same area. So just be prepared to run over to it and stand there for a second. Rarely does he drop it close to him, so it's usually range, DPS, and healers that just have to worry about it. This is usually just a one-tank kind of situation fight here. Keep them topped off. I think they swap between the two. Like I said, I don't know the mechanics of the tanking of this fight, but it's not a difficult fight. Black blood of the earth. Get behind a rock. You avoid it completely. And like I said, a very easy fight. Not too hard to heal in the LFR mode, and very easy to DPS, especially if you're ranged. We'll kill him here, and we will then run down into the West Temple, where we will head off to the next boss. Stay tuned for that video if you'd like to see the second boss in this LFR. Thank you for watching. I am Dave from By the Way. And like always, good luck and have fun.
The Twilight's hammer is retreating.